I cannot stop reading hockey romances right now. If you're wondering how I'm doing this, I don't know either. Did I in fact start a brand new book? I don't know what I was thinking. I was crazy. And it was a total of 2,000 pages. I need to sit my ass down and I need to read it. I just needed a down bad man in this book. Relief that I feel. I cannot believe these words are about to come out of my mouth, but I am officially reading 5 books right now. I think we need to take a moment of silence for that one. I don't know what's gotten into me lately. I think I keep starting books that I genuinely want to keep reading and that I'm interested in, but then I keep getting distracted by hockey romances. Because guys, I'm gonna be so honest with you, I cannot stop reading hockey romances right now. Like genuinely, I can't stop. It's like an addiction at this rate. I'll start another book and then I'll just go and start a hockey romance instead. So I am making this video because I'm holding myself accountable. I want to finish, and you can't even see, I want to finish all 5 books. So let's go through them. Guys, this is literally insane. I don't know how I'm doing this. If you're wondering how I'm doing this, I don't know either. So number 1 is All the Young Dudes, Volume 1. This is a Marauders fan fiction. I have been wanting to read this for so long, and I literally started this last Christmas because Christmas time is always when I watch Harry Potter. I'm like a quarter of the way through with this fan fiction and I need to finish it, just quite simply. It's not even finishing the entire fan fiction. It's just I need to finish volume 1 because there's 3 and whatever. So I need to read that. Second, Intermezzo by Sally Rooney. Look, hear me out. I know this book is going to be great. I know it is. I loved Beautiful World, Where Are You? And Normal People. I still need to read Conversation with Friends. But like, I love her books. I do. I know I'm gonna love this. But I've only read the first 100 pages and that's it. I don't know why I'm struggling to pick this one up. I think I just haven't been in like a literary fiction mood. I don't know. I need to get over it though. I need to stop being such a mood reader and I need to read this book. Number 3. This one is actually very exciting. So I was sent my very first ARC copy, like ever. And it's called Dark Birch Academy by Krista Graves, and I'm actually really enjoying it. But like I said earlier, I've been in such a hockey romance mood that I keep choosing that over this arc that I'm reading. But like, I'm really enjoying the arc. It's really well written. Again, I just need to read it. That's it. And then I also started Redeeming 6 by Chloe Walsh because I've read the first 3 books in this series and Releasing 10 just came out and I need to catch up a bit. I'm falling behind. So my thought process is I was like, let me finish Redeeming 6 and then maybe I'll wait until like 1 or 2 more books of hers come out and then I'll really focus on Gibsy, Claire, Huey, Lizzie, all of them. And then lastly, number 5. I'm reading The Boyfriend Goal by Lauren Blakely. This is a hockey romance, guys. Come on. I mean, are we surprised that there's one on this list? No, we're not. I started it today at the pool. I'm almost 200 pages in already. Guys, I'm telling you, it's a problem. It's a problem. So, those are the 5 books that I'm reading right now. And I'm holding myself accountable. I am reading these books. We are going to tackle it's not even my physical TBR. We're going to tackle the 5 books that I'm reading in this video. We're going to do it because I need to read them. I do. I really do. And I don't know. I think I'm going to, I don't know. See, guys, I'm already struggling. I don't know which one I'm going to read right now. I think I'm going to read a little bit more of the hockey romance, but mark my words, I will be continuing this tonight. I will be. You heard it here first. So it is a few days later and I have officially finished 2 out of the 5 books. So I finished Dark Birch Academy, which I actually literally just finished right now. And I honestly found this book very enjoyable. I think especially for a debut novel, I was really engaged and the writing was really good. I think her imagery and the way that she describes scenes I was really impressed with. I was able to imagine and picture a lot of things. I found both main characters to be enjoyable as well. So yeah, there was just a lot to enjoy about this book. The plot was very engaging, very interesting. I found myself having a lot of questions which kept me reading. I would say very successful first ARC copy. So yeah, and then a few days ago I officially finished The Boyfriend Goal. That one I think I'm rating 4 stars. It had a lot of tropes that I've seen before. It was like the roommate trope and then your brother's teammate trope. So like, you know, it's like a stay away from my sister kind of vibe. So again, a lot of tropes that I've seen before, but they were very mature about everything. Like the MMC, as soon as he realized that he like wanted to be with his teammate's sister and really liked and valued her, he was so upfront with his teammate and was like, hey, like I want to be with your sister, I really respect her. And I was like, oh my gosh, wow. And then even the FMC, she was like, yeah, like my brother can't tell me who I want to date. It was just very mature, I thought, for the tropes that were introduced. I think a few parts were a little silly or cringy in my opinion, but overall I enjoyed it. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here, update you guys. I finished 2 of the books, so I have 3 left. I'm gonna be so straightforward. I don't think I will read the fan fiction in this video because I feel like I really want to be in the mood to read that so I can properly give it the time and attention that it deserves. And I just don't see myself being in a mood for it anytime soon. So that one might be a fail. But I feel confident that I can finish Redeeming 6 and Intermezzo in this video. My only thing is that I kind of want to reread Binding 13 and Keeping 13 before I finish Redeeming 6. I don't know, I'm just like really in the mood to reread those and annotate them. Actually, I bought the physical copies at Barnes the other day because I read them on my Kindle previously and I really just want to annotate them. So yeah, we'll see what I do. So it has been almost a week since I've last sat down and talked to you guys, so I figured I was way overdue for a reading update. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Oh, Jordan's about to update us that she finished Intermezzo because that was the last book that we talked about and that I was reading. No. I still have not finished Intermezzo. I don't know what to tell you. Actually, I do know what to tell you. I started rereading Binding 13. That's what happened. Did I in fact start a brand new book that is not part of the original 5 in this video? Yes. Do I have any regrets? No, because what I decided to do is a Boys of Tommen tandem read for Binding 13, Keeping 13, and Redeeming 6. I have already finished page 1. Which means I've already finished Binding 13 and I'm like halfway through with Redeeming 6 and then I've just started Keeping 13. So look, hear me out. I'm aware that I'm picking up more books. Like I'm aware, but it's getting me to finish Redeeming 6, which is a part of the OG 5 books in this video. So it's fine. This is totally fine. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew that once I picked up this, I would then pick up this, and I would in fact put down Intermezzo. I knew it was gonna happen. So yeah, here we are. However, this is my official statement that I will be finishing Intermezzo. But as for right now, I'm deep into the Boys of Tommen series and I'm not coming out anytime soon. I'm gonna be so for real. I highlighted the heck out of this thing. This book was so good. I gave it a 5 stars second time around, and the first time I read it, I only gave it 4 stars. I don't know what I was thinking. I was crazy. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with Johnny and Gibbsy and Shannon, and I love them. I love them. I do. Sue me. I will say the first like 100 pages, Johnny was being annoying. He was just being his old rugby loving self who could not stand women. This was pre-Shannon. I was like, I don't remember him being this annoying the first time around, but it got better because he is so down bad for Shannon and he just cracks me up. I love him. This video is literally just turning into a Boys of Tommen vlog, but that's fine. This is totally fine. I hope you guys are still with me. I hope you guys are still watching. Also, Redeeming Six is kicking my ass. This book is literally heartbreaking, and there are things that are like said between Joey and Aoife like make me so sad because I know it's coming because I've already read this book and so I know what happens, but I don't want to read it from their point of view because it's gonna crush me. I'm doing this to myself, I'm well aware. And you know what? I don't even know what I was gonna, I don't even know where I was going with that. But yeah, I will keep you guys updated. Please pray for me. These are gonna be so sad. Hello. I'm finally here to give a proper reading update. It's about time. I've officially finished both Binding and Keeping 13 and Redeeming 6. It was about time. I did the math when I journaled this morning. It took 16 days to read all 3 books, and it was a total of 2,000 pages. Let's see, so it essentially took me a little over 2 weeks to read 3 books, and that is very unlike me. Typically I read 3 books in like 1 week, but these were very hefty books and I've been busy and I've been doing other things besides reading. So I'm gonna cut myself some slack. For my reread, I rated both of these 5 stars. I just love Johnny and Shannon so much. Their relationship makes me so happy. I think they are just a perfect example of devotion and commitment and loyalty. I love them so much. So yeah, these were 5 stars. And then I actually rated Redeeming 6 4 stars. I think honestly just because I didn't get the same feeling that I did while reading these 2, and maybe because I did a tandem read, like the difference was more obvious in my opinion. But I will say Joey and Aoife's love is so special and so beautiful, and I think that's my favorite thing about those books. And I cried at the end of Redeeming 6 because what's funny is like I didn't cry that much during this book, which if you've read that book is probably pretty surprising to you because it is a very heavy and sad book. I didn't cry that much. I definitely cried during Joey's letter, and there were like a few moments that I teared up, but I think I cried the most at the end of the book, just seeing how far Joey had come and just seeing the growth that he had made at the very end of the book, like the last chapter, just took me out. It made me cry so much. Those are finally done. I am so happy. It's weird because I don't like when books take me a really long time to read, so I'm like so glad that I'm done, but at the same time I do already miss the characters. So officially now we can continue with the next book that I am in the middle of, which, hello, where did that book go? Okay, it was in the living room. I found the book. I swear, this time I'm actually gonna read Intermezzo. I'm gonna do it. I am gonna do it, I promise, I swear. I think if I wasn't making this video full transparency, I probably would not be reading this right now. I've been in the middle of this book for too long. I need to get over it. I need to sit my ass down and I need to read it. I'm like bullying myself into reading this essentially. I'm on page 166, so I have a little less than 300 pages left, and my goal is to finish it by tomorrow. Is that a realistic goal? No, but we're gonna try anyways. And my goal is to get to page, okay, well my goal is to get to page 250 by tonight. There's no way that's happening. I'm gonna try to read as much as I can of this, and then tomorrow I have a long work day. Guys, I need to finish this book. I need to finish the book. Today is Friday, and I leave and go out of town on Tuesday. So my goal is to finish this and a library book that I just got before I leave for my trip. I don't really know how realistic that is, but we're gonna try. And my camera is about to die, so I'm gonna go now, but I will keep you guys updated, and I am finishing this book. It is about time. So Ivan is one of the brothers. He's one of the main characters in this. He is just so down bad for Margaret. He is just so wholesome. Listen to this. So he asked if he could kiss her and she said yes, and they kissed, and then he thanked her. The first thing that came out of this man's mouth after they kissed is thank you. He thanked her for getting to kiss her. Does that happen in real life? I just want to know, because that is so like, where do you find one of those? Where do you find one of those? I want to know. I want a man to say thank you after he kisses me. Like, what? Yeah. Okay, safe to say I think I'm getting into this book. I love Ivan. He is so adorable, just so cute. Ugh. Yeah, I'm hooked. This is what I needed. I just needed a down bad man in this book, and you know what? It delivered, and now I'm hooked. Guys, the relief that I feel that I can finally say I finished Intermezzo. I don't think it's ever taken me so long to finish a book before. Genuinely, I don't know what it was. I don't know. I started reading this book on March 1st and it's June 26th. Yeah. And might I add, me starting this book on March 1st was my second time trying to start this book. So really I've been reading it for even longer. Not only have I finished the book, but now I can finish this video because I feel like I have been filming this video for so long, I almost forgot the whole point. A quick refresher. The whole point of this video was that I was reading 5 books at once and I could not start any new ones until I read those 5. It was a problem, it needed to be handled, and now it's handled. Although one of them we did agree, it was the fan fiction. I am not going to finish that one because I'm not in the mood to read it and it's so long that I'm just going to do that later. I'm not really worried about it. But that does mean that I finished the other 4. And I did add 2 books. So really I read 6 books in this vlog, which is crazy. I forgot which ones. Oh no, I didn't forget. Okay, I read The Hockey Romance. I read that ARC copy. I reread Binding and Keeping 13 in order to finish Redeeming 6. And then now I've finally finished Intermezzo by Sally Rooney. Okay, now let's talk about my thoughts for this book. The writing is objectively good, I can acknowledge, especially because I am a big fan of her other books like Normal People and Beautiful World, Where Are You? Her writing is incredible. I think she's an incredible author, but the specific writing style in this one was very difficult for me to get into and I really struggled with it, which I think is why I had to start this book twice. Peter's point of view was so jumbled and disoriented and all over the place, which I think is the point. But I'm just saying, me personally, I struggled with that. I struggled to get lost in the story and to become truly immersed because I kept coming out of it to be like, wait, what is he talking about? Wait, I'm so confused. So yeah, that kind of took me out of the story a bit. Also, this entire book is only 17 chapters. And this book is 450 pages. Chapters were extremely long. And so it's not like I could just be like, oh, well, let me read a chapter and then I'll do or read something else. I felt like one chapter could take me an hour. I think that's also why I struggled with this book a little bit. Writing style aside, I think I also struggled with liking the characters. If you know me or if you've watched any of my videos, I love flawed characters. I love seeing the humanity in the characters that I read about and seeing the poor decisions that they make. But at the same time, I like seeing them redeemed. And I like the hope that I feel when I'm reading about a flawed character because I know that they will redeem themselves or that they're going to try, right? That's it. I feel like the two go together for me. However, in this one, yes, the characters are flawed, but it's written in a way where you're not even rooting for them. Like, it's so difficult to explain. Like, I found myself more annoyed than hopeful for them and for their actions. I feel like I didn't care about the characters enough to like see them redeem themselves. And they were just like really difficult to like, I don't know. And one thing I wanted to add too, so the whole point of this book is Ivan and Peter, the two brothers, navigating their life after their father's death. But it doesn't really feel like a focal point in this story the whole time. It would get mentioned that their like dad had passed and they were struggling, and I was like, oh yeah, like I completely forgot that was the plot. Like I don't know, it was difficult for me to like stay tethered to that plot line. And also I don't really think that there was a plot in this book. Like nothing really happened. I almost feel like a hypocrite saying this because some of my favorite books are more character driven than like plot driven. So you'd think that I would have loved this. There was just like nothing. I think the last 100 pages, there was finally some semblance of something happening, but I was so frustrated at the characters that I couldn't even enjoy that there was something finally happening. Obviously, as you can tell, this book definitely was not my favorite, which sucks because I love Sally Rooney and I think she will still be an auto-buy author for me. Normal People is one of my favorite books ever, and I think she has a very unique talent and I love her for that. But this book I think just was not for me. I'm rating it 3 stars. I think I could have rated it lower, but it's still a Sally Rooney at the end of the day. And there were still things that I highlighted and tabbed that I feel like I could take away. So yeah, those are my almost 12 a.m. thoughts. On that note, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I feel like it is all over the place, but that's okay. That is just life. I will see you guys in the next video, which is actually probably going to be a New York vlog because that's where I am currently. But yeah, y'all have a great day, evening, morning. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to sleep. Bye.